So this presentation very important and significant for the researches. So I think this conference is very successful. So this conference is wider ranges and interdisciplinary researches. So in this time, I think the wider ranges research is very important in the present situation. So this conference is very important, and it is necessary to continue and develop. I hope so. So I'd like to some opinions from the professors. So first, Professor Oka, how about this Geomate conference? How do you see?
Please go to the stage.
Please.
Well, first of all, I thank you very much for inviting me to this very nice conference. Yeah, I really enjoyed the conference from the first day to today. And it's the topics of the Geomate is very important. The new construction materials, geotechnical governance, and also related to the environmental program. There's a little bit on the hydraulics, etc. So it's a very general subject. But in particular, now I'm thinking about I hope the more research on the reconstruction of the damaged area and the Tohoku, in particular Tohoku area, because of the very big earthquakes. So my opinion is that more research on the liquefaction and the landslide and due to the earthquakes countermeasure and the prediction methods. I mean the geohazard mitigation. Yeah, in my opinion. But of course we need more new construction materials, new reinforcement technique. I'm very much interested in. And also the hydraulics and the geotechnique is in between. It's a very interesting subject also. Of course, I'm also interested in the environmental problem. Yeah, it's new materials, etc. So, thank you very much for the organizing committee, the chairman, and all of you. Yeah, well, thank you very much. That's my small opinion.
Thank you very much.
See you next conference. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to ask Professor Sai.
Professor Sakai and members of the organizing committee, let me first take this opportunity to thank all of you for giving this wonderful opportunity to speak to you all, and at the same time to all the participants who have done a very wonderful job. I'm very happy that I have been a part of this first Geomate conference. Let us recapitulate about our mankind. If you are thinking about the age of the Earth is 4.5 billion years. And today, on this planet, we have 7 billion people. And if you're just taking the statistics, in 1960, we had 3.5 billion people, and in 2010, we have 7 billion people. human race is one which actually tries to adapt to the changes. And we have to keep adapting to the changes. And one thing that we should remember is, as civil engineers, and particularly as geotechnical engineers, we have a bigger responsibility in handling this planet or the earth. I come from India, and in India they say there is Panchabhuta, which actually governs this planet. To summarize, it is water, air, fire, which is energy, space, in combination with earth is actually governing. Aren't we all, we are actually working in this particular thing to really control this planet, understand the planet, and since the inception of this world, soil had been the most important engineering material, and it will be also the most widely used construction material as long as the world is alive. And soil is one which has more variations in soil properties compared to any other thing on this planet. We have, for example, if you take permeability, we deal with the order of 1 meter per second velocity, permeability to as low as 10 to the power of minus 18 meters per second when you are talking about soil bentonite. So, we as geotechnical engineers, we have to deal with soil as an engineering material and try to see that we have to serve this mankind. On this planet, Leonardo da Vinci was said to be one of the smartest person who was born. And he said, the most difficult thing to understand is the flow-through soil behavior. Flow through the soil where water and air is actually present. So in other words, the smartest person on the planet also thought understanding the soil behavior is not that easy. So as geotechnical engineers and as civil engineers, we have to keep this in mind and keep helping our planet and all the people on this planet, and we try to deal soil as an engineering material, dealing with freeze-thaw conditions, wet-dry conditions, geohazards, thermo-chemo, hydromechanical behavior. So we as pioneers or we as people have to actually try to first understand these changes and then serve the planet. And Geomate conference actually it's an interdisciplinary conference which brings all these things as aspects, and for the first time such type of conference is being held. So we have seen very good presentations encompassing all these things, and I hope we will go ahead with all the things that we have learned here, and we further improve ourselves and serve the people in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to hear the Professor.
Good evening. Because a lot of things has been said, so I'm sure I don't have much to say. I was given this very long list to read, but since I can't understand Japanese, so I have to make my own speech. Just joking, this is not real. Anyway, I would like to congratulate Professor Sakai, Dr. Zakaria, and all the organizing committees for the excellent conference. And to all of you, it's been very nice delegates. I have, to be honest, enjoyed this 2 days conference. I enjoyed my trip to Japan. This is my second visit to Japan, actually. I was here in 2002, but I was visiting Kyoto University and also Kagoshima, and we went to see the Sakurajima, which is a volcano, and I was told it was still smoky. Anyway, what I think Geomate conference is a good start because it is a multidisciplinary conference. We're not only looking at geotechnical engineering, we also include the construction materials and also this issue of environment. What I can see during 2 days, we listened to many presentations. Everyone talk about specific problem to their own country, which is good. I mean, in Japan, of course, your concern is more on issues like earthquake and things like that. In Malaysia, maybe we are more concerned on soft ground and landslide. And I can see there's also the interest in Hong Kong, of course, in the landslide or going into vegetation and that kind of thing. In Australia, I think the issues we are concerned about reactive soils, expensive soils. I think this is the melting pot where we listen from each other and we try to understand what is important for us. I think is to make sure that our research is relevant, and at the end of the day, it is the what you call the contribution to the mankind is what we want to achieve, so that to make our profession relevant, and I think that has been achieved. Maybe I would like to take this opportunity to make sure that the Geomate will continue to be successful, and I was given the task to be the host of the next Geomate in 2012 in Kuala Lumpur. I hope I'll see all of you to come to Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur is not very far away from Japan. It's only about 6 hours, 5-6 hours flight from here. Please come. They'll be in November sometime. Of course, one thing you'll find in Malaysia is the cost of everything is slightly cheaper. It's not as cool as Japan, but I do enjoy the hot weather. I mean, this is the only opportunity that I have to wear. I think I have 4 pieces of clothing with me, but in Malaysia you only need one. Because we have summer all year round, but November will be a little bit cooler because we are in the middle of the rainy season. So in case you haven't seen what a real rain looks like, so come to Kuala Lumpur. It can be very heavy for some of you, but don't worry, it's safe. Once again, thank you. I truly enjoy all your company, and once again, I hope to see you at the same time this year. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, before I say good night. All right, thanks. I'd like to particularly thank the chairman, the secretary, all the members of the organizing committee and other committees for organizing a very nice and very rewarding present called Geomate 2011. What I can say, I've enjoyed it. The people, the food, the management, excellent. And regarding the subject matter which has been covered under this title, as I mentioned yesterday in the opening ceremony, it has covered all aspects what is mentioned in the title. The theme, everything covered, from geotechnical, from the very ground level, to the top environmental issues, all have been covered. So many papers have been presented. And so far I could attend very nice papers, the quality of the papers, and the theme, excellent. I hope it will continue as Prof. just mentioned. It will improve further. And I'd like to highlight one issue as a sustainable development, as I always mention in my class to my friends and colleagues, is that what we are leaving for the next generation. For example, Prof. just mentioned mankind. The first speaker, Prof. Oka, he mentioned disaster and tsunami. Professor Sai mentioned something. What all this about? We don't know what is next and when it is and where it is coming, another natural disaster. We must be prepared for this. How? It is not we people. We haven't included any subject in our national curriculum. Typical, traditional, classical things are there in the syllabus, in the curriculum. Have we ever included how we mitigate any natural disaster mitigation? Why not we include this subject? This is not the real forum, but through this, I'm just passing this information to their own respective field and place, institution. Please disseminate this idea. Let us include all these things in our curriculum. Maybe one subject, maybe part of subject, whatever is the discipline, agriculture engineering, aeronautical engineering, doesn't matter. In all subjects, we can include all these. Any natural disaster, how we mitigate these things. So for the next generation, we can add all these things. And I don't like to continue, a lot of things to say. When you see the dinner is in front, and it is said that hungry man is an angry man. So I don't like to make anybody hungry, people to make them angry again. I'd like to thank you again, once again, and hope to see you. I follow Professor Bajaj because I am staying also in Malaysia. I welcome all of you 2012 in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you very much. So, his professor says that this conference is the first time, so beginning. So, I think they think so. This conference is very significant and very important for the researches in this globe. So, it's clear that much strong opinion on the importance of the Geomate. So next Geomate, second Geomate conference, I hope successful. So I continue this conference. So thank you very much. So that I moved the banquet. So